Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. Look at my freaking super cool blue robe that I rescued from the dock. Happy freaking birthday to me. I finally get to celebrate tonight. Hee hee hee, big day tomorrow. Oh, 6:30 Sunday. Get some light on out here. Sunday morning, tomorrow, deadline. And I've been recording the whole time, but I just deleted everything. You know, it's like crazy. Anyway, update, last update before launch tomorrow. Friday I got a late start. Had errands to run, a little shopping, blah blah blah. Didn't get out here till 11:30, but put in about 5 hours, and most of it was spent on this frickin' control. The key was broken, so I super glued it, and it looked like it was going to hold. I used Loctite super glue. So next morning, come out, ping, fell right off. So I swapped the key out with another key switch I had. So after I did that, I go to test everything, and I'm blowing fuses, which reminds me I got to get the fuses today. So I'm making my own fuse with little threads of wire, you know, connected between the old blown fuse. So I kept blowing fuses every time I'd hit the start button. So I pulled it out, looked at my wiring, checked the schematic. I had a couple wires swapped. Put the wires in the right position. Still no go. So meanwhile, I JB welded the old switch, and it didn't hold, so I did it again. Put it all back together with the original OMC switch, and boom, got fire. No more fuses blowing. I didn't touch it, just stuck it in there, left it overnight to dry. Hopefully it's going to hold up long enough. Then the second problem, all day yesterday with this damn remote, the fast start lever, no effect at all. Couldn't get it to work. Fooled around with it, you know, adjusting this, adjusting that, trying this, pulled the thing apart. I must have taken that thing apart 6 times. Couldn't figure it out. Took the other one I had out of the shed. Took it apart, looked at both of them. They both looked and acted identical. And I'm like, well, what is wrong with this thing? So I took the part from the other one and put it on there, and the damn thing worked. I'm like, man, I'm not getting this. So I put all that back together again with the key that already, you know, JB welded. Everything is working. Still a little stiff up at high speed. Then I took the one that, you know, I replaced and put it on the old remote, and it worked on there. So I don't know what the hell was going on. All I know was hours and hours and hours had passed. Yesterday I was out here 7:30, 8 o'clock till like 5 o'clock last night. I wanted to get this thing fired up yesterday. Couldn't find my muffs, and it wouldn't fit in this little black garbage can that I had. I thought I was going to be able to dunk it right in here and it would fit, but no go. So lo and behold, last night I run down to the John boat because I needed a plug. Now I knew I had a couple in the John boat storage, So I open my storage up, and there's my freaking muffs. I'm like, how in the hell did these things get down here in this boat? It just blew my mind. I mean, the remote, the key, the cable thing, just, you know, unbelievable. Just ate up so much time. I've got this freaking 10-foot cable, because that's all I had in here. I got some shorter ones in my storage unit I'll pick up. And everything's wired up. It's clicking, solenoid clicking, motors popping. You know, I didn't beat it, just pop. You know, I don't want to burn up my impeller. So instead of trying to, you know, at the last part of the day, trying to start this thing, I said, well, do it today. Today's do or die. This thing better start, better run, no issues. You know, I don't know. This thing could have a bad thermostat. Anything can go wrong. Hopefully, I need a miracle today, the way things have been going. And it would even be nice to try to get this thing in the water later if it works out that way. If not, first thing tomorrow. I don't want to be rushed, and, you know, I got to put this in and make sure I got no leaks. Even though I already water tested it, it's been sitting out in the hot sun. Look at how all this red paint is oxidized in that short amount of time it's been out there. Anything could have opened up. So I just don't want to get over there and get rushed. Then on top of everything else, I'm all by myself. Captain Mark is out of town. Everybody's out of town. Like right now, man, I could get over there and put this thing in the water if I knew it was water ready. So on the menu today, I need to get my numbers on. There's still a little outline, gluey, dirty outline of the old numbers. I need to clean that off, get my numbers on. The other issue I had was I had to take these handles off the 55 and put them on here, because this thing it only had one handle, something like that, when I got it, and it didn't ever fit right. The only way I could get it to fit was I had to bend the thing in there, and, you know, another 2 hours to do all that crap. So it's on. Everything is on. I buttoned down the floor up front, total pain in the ass. The middle board, nothing on the outside screwed down yet. Just the middle's been anchored with the rivets. This thing originally came with a windshield, and I never cared for it. Cut it in half and just made me like a windscreen up here, so anything I have up here isn't blowing all over the place. So it came out kind of cool, and I hope it really needed some longer screws with some bolts on them, but I think those will hold for a little while. Alright, baby, not too shabbily. Alright, I've mentioned before about this console that I never was crazy about it. It's too short, and I'd love to raise it up a little bit. It's still early. I got a little time, baby. So here's the plan. I'm going to take this leftover piece. I can't remember if this was 3/4. Anyway, I'm going to cut it out. Same bottom as the console. Throw a couple of 2x4s on it, like sled, you know, just a couple. Raise it up that high, 4 inches roughly, and fiberglass it up. Screw the console to this, down through the 2x4s, and it'll be open underneath so water can get through. Then the 2x4s will be resin coated, and when the time comes I figure out exactly where I want this thing, I'll fiberglass it right to the floor. No holes in the floor. Less holes the better. So that's it right there, man. Give it a try, see how it fits, see if I like it. Wow, I'm super digging it. Super digging it. perfect height too for standing. I don't have to slump over. Look at that, boy. And then with this bottom open, I can put my feet under here and it won't be in the way. See how this fits. This has been the problem with this seat. That's why I had to put it on this, build this stand. Oh my God, look at that. That's much better. And I can put my feet under here. See, that's always been the problem, is I have to sit with my legs like this to get up on that steering wheel because it's so down and low. Now, got my feet right under there. I'm right on it, baby. Sweetness, sweetness, sweetness. Yeah, I was going to do sweetness in my letters on the side or the back, but didn't have enough S's left. So, oh, this is great. I'm going to fiberglass it real quick. Super hot coat. Oh yeah, baby, this stuff is drying up fast. Look at this. You can tell when it's drying because it starts losing its sheen. It's not super shiny. Gets a little duller. It'll be ready to go in a few more minutes. Alright. Alright, I'm trying to think what else I can do before I try to fire this up. It's still a little bit early. In this place, I mean, it's like a freaking morgue every day, you know. This guy, he's at work. They're probably still in bed. This guy sleeps all freaking day. He says, oh, his car is gone. He might not even be there. They're not home. There's no car there. The guy on the end is cool. She says she's half deaf, can't hear. This guy don't know, but he's a young guy. He probably don't care, but he may be sleeping all day too. Sawdust City, baby. Then the manager is just right up over there in that 2-story building, and he's cool. But like I said, the last time I fired that 30 horse, I turn that down, it's too loud. And I said, it ain't no louder than these Harleys coming through here. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. But I'm going to be cranking this up real shortly here. If he wants to come run and yell at me, let him come and run and yell. If I got to put it in the water and put the trolling motor on it and troll my ass back over here to the dock, I will. Alright, baby. I took that old crappy doormat, it's rubber on the bottom, slid it under there. Hopefully that'll help keep things from sliding around until I get some stuff down there. Plus I like that idea. You know, these doormats come in big sizes, medium sizes. That might be cool. Just lay a few in here like this one I have here. This thing's pretty nice. You know, rubber bag. And they're cheap, man. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Take them out, hang them over the side to dry. That might be cool on my paint job. Then this frickin' thing, should I cut it off or what? Am I gonna need a, you know, I don't know, more crap hanging around the speedometer cable? Am I gonna need it? I don't think so. Alright, so I'm getting just about countdown here to cranking this baby up. Alright, I'm trailered up, but I just looked over and the manager's truck is gone. Let's bump this thing one time, see what happens. Get my gas tank. That was him in the truck. He just drove by. He was over here. Shit. Oh shit. Fuel leak. God damn it. I'm leaking right out of fuel line there at the car, bottom car. How in the hell did that happen? Damn it. Oh, I gotta fix it. Alright, I found a piece. It's old, but see if I can get it in here. It's, come on now. Can't get my hands in here. It doesn't say fuel line on it, but it sure ain't vacuum hose. Yeah, babe. Let me get some zip ties. Alright. Nothing like old dirty fuel line. Alright, pumped up tight. Let's see what happens, man. Oh, I gotta get the water on. Where's my thingies? Yeah, I wish there was some way to clamp this. Looks good right there. Alright, let's see what happens. Pump, prime. Push up my starter thing. Let me fix this camera. Hee hee hee. Battery. Oh, come on. Alright, let's try that. I need to get some wing nuts. Water back on. Is this thing running? Do you hear that thing thumping? It's going to be loud. Come on, hose, don't do that to me. Primer, I forgot. It's already a little too hot. It's loud, man. It's loud. Hit the primer, boom. Turn this off. Just smooth it out a little bit. Sounded pretty good. Water back on. I see water spitting out up here. What's going on? Did you see that? Oh shoot, I don't have a P tube in there yet. Is that what that was? Hold on, turn this off. God bless America. This friggin' battery's gonna go dead. I see water flying out here. Yeah, I don't have a pee hose on here yet. I need to get the pee hose. Where's the... There it is. Hold on, let me get another hose. It's on. That should work. Water. Water. Alright, let's try it. It didn't sound like my idle slowed down at all. And I'm not... Well, I am hitting the cam a little bit. Still hitting. Let's take the cam completely off the carb. Bzz. Ah, water. This water. I wonder if it would help if I hung a wet towel over that prop exhaust. Kind of muffle it a little bit. I'll back off my timer-based screw. Show you what I'm talking about. See, all these settings were not me. I'm just going by what was here. I did, through the past couple of days, because of that stupid remote, screw around with my cables a little bit. And the timer base wasn't coming all the way back. It kept getting hung up a little bit before, so I stretched the cable out. Is this thing on there? So I stretched the cable out so it would push this thing all the way back. So I'm going to loosen this screw and bring it back a little bit more, because I think that's advancing the timing a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, these aren't my settings. See it come down, the eye will come down now. I'm not peeing very much water out of here because of these muffs. Not hot, but I have to be real careful. Can't rev them up on these damn things. If I could pinch them things on there, it might help. I got the water coming out pretty high, and it's all brand new impeller, all that crap. Let's check that. Let's look at that one more time real quick before I do anything else. That feed flow. Man, there wasn't nothing coming out that time. That's why I hate using these muffs, man. Can't get any freaking, you know, I need to know this thing's going to pump before it goes in the water. Now, it was coming out before. But it should be peeing out better than that, in my opinion. I mean, it was just, you know, a little trickly ass shit. That was easy. It was right there. But it's not going to reach. Unless I get a couple of sticks or something on it. And I got sticks. Yeah, let's see if this works. I don't know. Let me try this one on the other side. That's where it's all coming out here at the front. Oh, come on, stay on there, baby. It's just going to end up falling off, I can tell, as soon as it starts vibrating. Now let's try it again. Don't sound too bad. I'm not gonna, get everything, it's always gonna be different in the water than it is on the boat. So if I can get it in the water, hold on, let me turn this off for a second. Still sounds like it might be idling a little high. And it's not touching the cam at all. Okay, not touching the cam, the roller. Now I said it before, I actually just said it again the other day, didn't make any of the videos, but when you're doing this motor, and all this is on the side, and if you've ever done any of these motors before, the smaller outboards, all of this is just on the top. Your cam is right here under the flywheel, your roller is right up here, hooked up, up here. So all I did was just take all that crap and move down here. And, there's all these steps you can do, but it gets a little complicated. But if everything is, in pretty good shape, you should be able to just do it by ear. And that's how I like to do it. That's how I do all my stuff, Wait, how does it sound? How does it smell, And I like my stuff to idle just a little on the quick side. And this thing doesn't sound too bad. But like I said, I'm not even hitting the cam. Now that could also be the case in the manual, where I'm not supposed to be hitting the cam until I advance the throttle. Now, let me turn this a little bit more. Oop. Boy, those mounts look a little bouncy, don't they? So, here's the, same situation here as like, any of the smaller outboards. There's your two marks. And normally that should be right in the middle on your roller cam or follower. Now this can be adjusted. There's a screw here. But I'm not touching anything till I know exactly what I want. And here, just move my roller up forward a little bit and get it right before it hits. Because it's idling, no problem. I don't need that roller, this cam on there at all. Okay, so it's just touching the cam. Now that could also be in the manual. The first line lined up with the cam, the second line opening the butterflies. You got to read the manual, or if you do it a couple hundred times, you just figure it out. By the time, well, this would probably run better this way, or I need to do this way. I've got, I don't know, over 50 freaking outboards under my belt. Up, running, sold, whatever you want to call it. And not too much experience on these little bit bigger motors. So it's all the same principle. If you think about it, just split this in half. Cut one carb out, and you got a 20 horse. Okay, treat it the same way. It's just configured a little bit different. The link and sync is all on the side, not on the top. That's all. It's not rocket science. You can make it rocket science, but I try to keep things as simple as I can. So I don't want to go back too much farther here. I brought my idle down. Doesn't sound too bad. I can screw around with this when it's in gear in the water. That's where you got, you know, on land, on the muffs, in the tank. That's just, you're just getting it up and running. Get it in the water. Then you gotta, you know, put it in forward and idle speed, and then is it gonna stall? Is it gonna run? You know. So, but you want to get it as close as you can at this point. All right. The thing too is it's so loud. I don't know what it's going to sound like on this video. I should, because I've done plenty of videos, but not too many with them out of the water. So, you know, it might sound like it's idling too fast. It might sound like it's idling fine. I think it's so loud it makes me think it's idling a little fast. But I'm not too concerned. I'm just happier than hell that it started up and it's pumping water.